What I personally love about professional wrestling, it's a few things, but I gotta say the drama. The drama and the connection with the fans. When you're in there and you're telling a story and you get people that are getting just super upset, you see the joy on people's face. I just gotta say that's what I love most about it, is just the fans reacting. When you get that reaction that you want, it's just masterpiece.
The Tribe just took him out. It's one-on-one. Roundhouse rhythm.
Oh my goodness! Molars went flying. Here's the cover. Yes!
We have a two-time champion.
Me being a champion, a three-time Arizona State champion, it's honestly, it means more than I can put into words, just because on this show, on Championship Wrestling from Arizona, when I first came in, on my first show, they said that I might have to change my name from EJ Sparks because there was another Sparks, Devin Sparks, on the show. And I was told a little bit after that by some people backstage that I was good, but I wasn't good enough to be on TV just yet. Well, are they just trying to put me down? Am I really not ready to be on a bigger stage, or maybe I'm just not as good as I think I am? But you know, I think that for 2 seconds, but then afterwards I use it for motivation, because I love proving people wrong, because I was never the biggest guy, I was never the tallest guy or the strongest guy. So fast forward a year and a half, 2 years later, I'm the three-time Arizona State champion. It just feels good. It just feels good to know that you put in that much hard work to be able to prove all the naysayers wrong.
And this was the retribution he so desperately wanted for the fans, for his family, but most importantly, for his heart.
So my match with Killer Kross, it wasn't supposed to happen. It's one of those things where I showed up to the show and I was supposed to be in the tournament crowning the first ever Arizona State champion, which I was, and I lost first round to Ray Rosas. But because Killer Kross's opponent did not show up, they needed somebody to go out there and get killed by the killer. And so that was me. I was up for the challenge. I stepped up, and I feel like I gave him a pretty good match. And that is when they first kind of noticed this kid's got something. So the match was painful. It hurt a lot, but I have no regrets. That's literally one of my favorite moments, being able to work with Killer Kross.
You have to wonder too for EJ Sparks. I mean, he came up short against Ray Rosas in the tournament, and now he's got to fight Killer Kross. I mean, I don't envy him at all.
So winning my first Arizona State championship, I was champion for like 1 minute and 30 seconds because Evan Daniels came in and cashed in the silver spotlight on me. The moment I finally pinned Gino Rivera and they counted 3, and the camera panned over to the crowd and they were going ballistic. And just for that 1 minute, 30 seconds, it was the best moment of my life. Like, I knew it was all a part of the story and everything, but it's something that I have been working towards and building towards for an entire year. So for it to culminate right there and everybody think, this is it, this is his moment, and then it get canceled, it kind of deflated everybody, but it made them want to tune in and keep watching. So I've taken over Arizona. This is no disrespect to any of the other talent out there, but like, I'm the 3-time Arizona State champion, and I still want to make it a 4th time. There's still unfinished business with Ray Rosas, but what's next for me after that? I would like to go over to Championship Wrestling from Hollywood because I'm there only a few times a year, but I'd like to make my mark over there. So going over there and going after championships and becoming one of the faces of that part of the United Wrestling Network as well. That's what I want next for me.